Good morning, everybody. Well, everybody, us. Good morning, us.
Hi.
How are you today,
It was
Suzy?
worse. I need, before I can be live and happy, I have to be able to see. Hold on.
That's important.
Yeah, I gotta go get cleaning wiping.
Okay, well, while she is cleaning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Oh, wait. Precious says good morning. Tell them hello, Precious. What's the matter with you today?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, Precious is not a happy camper today.
What? Why
I
is
said
Precious?
Precious is not happy today. I don't know why.
She always not happy.
You said the other day she didn't seem happy.
I don't know what's going on with her. Sean brought me a Band-Aid to put on my finger.
More time. Look at my mouth. Nordy, come on the corner. Oh, he's coming up. Hi,
Johnny
Nordy.
must still be on.
gonna
Glamma's
go
wasn't
up?
there today because she had her grandkids, so he didn't do the posh talk today. I
thought you
left
said
my
posh
so
talk.
don't call me and tell me I don't have my stuff. Hey Donna. Hey G.
Who's here?
I don't have my Poshmark ordered right because
Can't see.
oh wait, hold on. That's my sister.
Wait, you gotta wait. Let's see. No,
Oh, there she is. And Greg is here.
Hi,
How's it going, Greg?
Donna.
You look like me in the morning.
I'm like Mr. Magoo. I can't see. I need
Donna, I want to get a haircut, but I don't think it's right. I'm gonna have to go back. She told me come back. I think
Why?
she did this side too long.
It
Not
needs
too
to-
long. The top. I like my top shorter so it could spike a little.
I agree, but that's gonna be over. If it goes over your glasses, are you okay with that? Because more, please don't burn. Come here.
I like this part. This from here back. She should have spiked it a little bit. She told me come back if I wanted to.
I could do that. You
See, my
twist it.
sister
It goes,
was the only one who could cut my hair the way I like it.
and
Hey,
then she.
Adam.
Oh, Mr. Heartman Maid is here.
Made. Yes. How's the carnivore going, Adam? I know you're still going strong at it. So, what are you up to today? Yeah, right, Donna. She says I just need a little shorter. Yeah.
What am I up to? I almost
Yeah.
pressed leave. I was gonna look at the chat and see if anybody said something. I was gonna. I don't know. The dog moaning is funny to me somehow.
I know it is.
I was sitting here with you. I was thinking if I wish I could just do an impromptu auction and people just buy all my stuff, but that's not gonna happen. I don't think.
Go for it.
Nah. I brought down a bag of shells.
Well, I can't say we can do one today because I have to bring my mom to the foot doctor, but we can do one tomorrow.
Has to be today. I don't know.
You can do it alone on your channel.
Yeah, alone. I have 3 followers.
Johnny got me over 300. I don't know if it's still there, but
that's nice. Well, I know. I mean, I have a few followers.
I mean, my milestone, so I may have to do a giveaway next week.
I would do a giveaway if I got over 1,000. I'll be like, okay, people.
Yeah, Johnny's still live, so I'm sure that's where Jennifer and everybody's at. But I want to come to our show.
Yeah, Dorn had a nice sale, by the way. She sold some folk art by a Louisianan folk artist who might or might not be living at this point.
I don't know if she's still alive, but she lived in Laplace, which is where my shop is, and that was pretty cool.
She painted a lot of similar primitives, so the fact that you got that money, I feel is really good. Really good.
I needed it because my sales were slow. So
I was thinking that, you know how you said you wanted to try perhaps buying some other merchandise, and then you got this nice sale, which could be the equivalent of the price of the new merchandise. So that's all good. But, you know, I know, like, if you don't spend it right away, it gets used up on other things.
I know.
Because, you know,
I'm trying to look for our channel on my phone so that I can keep track. But, of course, it's not going to give me the
I wanted to buy a new storm door for this house to make the front end to look nice. because I got a new window for my door, but I thought I had a more conventional size, and well, they stock them, but the ones like the cheapest thing is like 500 and change, and I thought I could get like one of those $150 ones. It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
No, it's that's not an okay. If I'm gonna paint the house.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said, so I was trying to get. I'm sorry. I was trying to. I'm this up so that way I could see the chat and if anybody needs a wrench and all that good stuff.
The repairs for just
I wasn't listening.
The general, like painting and paint and gutter repairs, it's got to be around $5,000. I don't want to spend another $1,000 on various other things. I need to do gate for my backyard, and it's just so much stuff. Is like I'm if I put in $20,000 to make my house worth $20,000, it doesn't really pay. Bye, honey. He's leaving. He's leaving to go make his house pretty.
Well, I think StreamYard is really slow because Adam says he was at 290 yesterday, 288 today. Why is the chat not coming up on StreamYard?
What's happening?
Greg says he's no YouTuber. He never checks his count. He was at 255-ish. And Steph, good morning, Steph. Oh, look, they all popped up at one time.
Yeah, Adam, G. Hi, G. Hi, Steph. Hi, Sandra, which is your mama. Hi, and your sister's here,
hey,
Dawn.
Steph.
So I see everybody. Hey, buddies. How's it going?
Right.
Oh, I feel so hot. Why was I so cold yesterday? Now I'm hot.
Well, I don't know why you were so cold yesterday.
You know what? My hormones
because it was cold there, and it was 85 here. So
well, it was still 31 when I woke up. It's not exactly warm, but I think I've been running around, and it's making me feel hot. But you know,
Jennifer is in the house.
Mama.
Mama is here. Mama says hi, Heather.
Oh, Jennifer. Is that Jennifer? Jennifer in there?
Jennifer. Jennifer says she's got 253. Everybody sub to everybody. Everybody sub to my little friend Suzy Woozy.
How many do I have, Jennifer? Can you peek and tell me? I'm just curious.
It was 25 degrees this morning when he went for his walk. Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow.
My Life 360 thing is going off.
They Greg says he never checks. I check. Not that I just, I don't know. So if I stay at hey Ella. Ella.
Shh.
Who started that, Ella? Was it Victoria?
Probably. Well, I was thinking Ella, like that Rihanna song. Wasn't that a Rihanna song? If it wasn't a Rihanna song, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so old.
Suzy at 307.
Wow. Yay! I think I have one more than I had with this.
Cool. I'll do a giveaway. If I stay at 300, I'll do a giveaway next week.
Well, if I don't know, it'll never happen. I mean, unless I start doing shorts or sales from my channel, I don't think I'll get a whole lot. But I don't know. I rather just give things to people if they buy from me, and then I'll give them gifts for purchases.
Hey, Carol, how are you?
Hi, Carol.
Welcome. Carol, let me make Carol blue. There you are.
Does she have a tin roof at her house or where her storage area is? I'm curious about the tin roof.
She's curious about the tin roof, Carol. Explain your name.
Ella.
Umbrella Ella. Wait, what? That's how it started from the song.
Oh, Johnny, she said, did that. Or Johnny. No, there's no Johnny here.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like I don't really see it changing. It's I don't know what to say. If I sold like my own jewelry maybe and I made it on the channel, maybe people would tune in to watch me. But even then it's very niche. I think if I just did something that it seems super popular, like I don't know. I don't want to I don't want to guess what that is. I mean, a lot of people have. I can't see being an influencer at this stage in my life, but
Right.
you know, and I don't want to be.
Maybe she lives at the Love Shack. Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Oh, she said she thought Paul started it. Adam said the Love Shack, baby. Yes.
I that song. It's one of
Well,
their.
I'd like my sub count to go up so that if I had an auction, like there would be enough people to watch it.
Well, you want it to go up with people who would go to auctions. But I mean, you know, there are people who up to you. I've kind of had this amount for a very long time. So I imagine that the first 200 who subscribe to me might not even go on YouTube anymore. So it's only like the last 5 that are probably still active.
Right.
So if anybody is sitting here and didn't sub to me, please sub to me. So at least I know that I know you.
Yeah. Jennifer
Greg is sub to me.
Put your link.
The one time you couldn't, you lost your signal and we couldn't hear you. I went live and at least I think Jennifer and Greg showed up. There was at least 2 people who came.
Right.
And then someone asked me, does Dawn work at Walmart? And I was thinking,
what?
Someone asked me if you worked at Walmart. You were outside of Walmart.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think that was our first one, wasn't it?
Yeah. No. Okay, Norton. You need to eat more sticks. Is that what's happening? Norton swallowed a big stick. I was trying to get it out of his mouth, and he went, and it was like too late.
That's great, Adam. That's awesome. I need to start a playlist. Bring my headphones today while I bring Mom to the doctor. I can listen to more stuff.
It's an emergency. He said it's an emergency. He has to go eat another.
He's got to go. Well, take him. Don't make him hold it.
Believe me.
What's that? You can't get off that chair?
I can't get off the chair without it rebounding. It's a rocking chair. I feel like I'm going to go stop.
Oh my God, that woman is a mess. So how is everybody doing today? What do y'all have planned today?
I wanted to tell you.
That was quick.
I just let him out. I didn't put him on a leash. I've been looking at houses. So I want to move to the eastern half, the middle of the eastern half of Pennsylvania is where I would like to live. And I saw a house yesterday and there was a little house and it was really, really cute and it was very reasonably priced. So I said to Tony, this is all we need. And he says, this house is kind of small for us. I go, but the basement was finished. And they said they had a dining room and we were trying to investigate. The dining room was in the basement. And they said it was an eat-in kitchen. And what they did was they put like a little counter against one of the walls. And so they put like 2 stools there. I said, that's like the old story that, any closet could be a walk-in closet if you try hard enough. I feel like I can lean over the stove and eat, and then my kitchen is an eat-in kitchen.
Right.
So they were, obviously I felt like that was a gaming table and they called it their dining room in the basement, but it was, the whole backyard was fenced and it was landscaped and there was a little shed. And I just thought, it's done. You could just move in. And it had a 2 in front of the price, which in our world over here, to see anything with 200,000 in the beginning, which is a lot of money, but like all the houses are like that are finished look 500,000.
Right.
So depressing. Then I saw another house that was like in farmland and it said $100,000. And I said, wow, the farther west I'm getting, the cheaper they're sounding. And I'm like, this is crazy. It had a stable and it was a lovely house. It was in a beautiful, hilly, pastoral setting. And I said to Tony, this is too good to be true. And then he read it. He goes, they're auctioning it off. And that's the beginning auction price. They have a reserve. So, you don't even know. Right. And if it's 2.5 hours away from me, it's not like I can just show up and look at it. It's far away.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So she said
it was named after their house. When her channel started, her husband, I mean, her daughters, her husband, and 2 kids moved, and they had a dog, moved in with them for a couple months while they were selling their house, and she said she loved every minute of it.
Aw.
Steph, I agree. Steph was saying that Adam made a difference, for her because she's in a rut. I am too, Steph. I need to get on my keto,
I need
and
to
because
get
it's the only way I can control my blood sugar, and I can't seem to get started. Every day I say I'm gonna do it, and then sugar calls my name, and it's horrible. It's like an alcohol addiction. I mean, I'm not addicted to alcohol, but from what people say, that's what I feel like. Because once
well,
I get on keto and stay on it, one bite of sugar will throw me off, and then that's it. I'm done.
they did studies where they did brain scans, and the pleasure centers of your brain start firing from fats and from sugars. And so it is like it's similar to an addiction. And food is a very hard thing to tackle because
Mm-hmm.
you need to eat to survive, and you
Right.
get hungry. So
Mm-hmm.
the problem is we also get cravings. Like if we just got hungry, we could probably eat broccoli and be okay with it, but we can't because we want the other stuff that goes with it. And look,
Right.
and then not only do you want to eat broccoli, sometimes Tony wants it with like a stick of butter on it, and that's not good either.
Mm-hmm.
But sugar is for me very, very hard, and carbs in general. It's just
Yeah.
hard. As soon as I start eating more, it's kind of like it sort of like opens up the door for like more and more and more and more. And
Mm-hmm.
I have to catch it now because if I gain any more weight, I'll get into a situation that I don't want to be in. I lost the weight initially because I was diabetic and I was on diabetes medicine, and then I was on
Mm-hmm.
stronger diabetes medicine, and then I was on high blood pressure medicine,
Right.
and my
Well, when I was on, hey, Scarlett.
hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Listen to me, Scarlett. Hey, Pearl. How are you,
Say
honey?
hi, whoever's there.
Um,
Hi.
you want to start today, Steph? Steph, are you going to do keto? What are you going to do? What are you starting? I'll start keto today. All right. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to start right now. Keto.
Okay, yeah. Can I keep you accountable? There's your mom.
Yes.
Tell your mom who you're going to be with.
I got a fly flying around me.
Sandra.
Yes. So, okay.
Mama,
I'm accountable, guys.
Order
Keto. From this second on, I'll do keto.
No carbs today.
Okay. All right, Steph. You and I. Anybody else want to join?
I do.
And Adam can help us.
I do, but like it's like I feel like, can I do it after I eat my last batch of sweets that are in the house?
And wait, look, but it doesn't bother me. Marie's birthday's coming up, and my son and his family's coming over Saturday for a barbecue, which is not bad because I can eat barbecue.
You can eat meat.
Yeah, I can eat the meat, but I know I have to bake her stuff for her birthday. But I will, and because when I'm on keto, that doesn't bother me. It may for the first week, but after that, it'll be fine.
I want my birthday's in less than 2 weeks, and I would, I don't know. I don't care about a birthday cake, but I definitely, I don't know. I don't want to be on a really strict diet on that day for sure. I know that that's bad, but it's just the way I feel. 70 pounds.
All right, Carol.
All right,
Come
Carol.
on. Yeah, we have to look at it as a way of life and not a diet. And
well, there's lots of plans, and different plans work for different people.
Right.
And a lot of the plans that work are either calorie deprivation, lots of exercise, certain tweaks to certain problems that certain people have. Like, so if sugar's your thing, you have to avoid the sugar. Mm-hmm. There's intermittent fasting. There's Adam was saying carb cycling, which might be like, I know somebody who does a thing where he is extreme calorie deprived for 2 days a week and then eats more on the other 3, and it works for him.
Right. Jennifer said she already had a bunch of Butterfingers this morning. But Jennifer, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I had some chocolate milk, so I was able to take my medicine, but I'll start right now.
I had a yogurt.
Hey, 2 old guys. That's Mark.
Hi.
And Mike. Mark.
Hi. one of the old guys, one of the old guys was doing the bingo. Hi, I was at the bingo. I have a really hard time winning that bingo. I was one number away this time for one of them.
Okay.
It was like in the chute, they say. I don't know. I couldn't.
Okay. Steph says this is stuff that has always helped her a lot. It totally takes away the sugar cravings. So she's going to put the link in.
Is it this stuff? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I try to walk, but with my chronic fatigue stuff. Oh my God. I was supposed to send that stuff to Larry and I never did.
I think he doesn't have sugar cravings, does he?
I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
All he does is have.
It reminds me of when I lost my taste buds.
I was going to put it in my mouth right now.
I was taking that alpha lipoic acid, and it was gross.
We did a trial of this stuff. It's supposed to take away the taste of sweet, so that if you're craving sweet, you put it in your mouth, and then if you try a sweet,
that was gross.
But it's minty. It's minty. I'm just weirdly, I'm drinking a Diet Coke right now, and I don't want it to taste nasty, so I don't want.
Right.
But if I'm, it only lasts for me like 15 minutes, so it's not really that great. Well,
yeah, it is Mark. So,
Mark. There's a lot of Marks and Mikes. Mikes, and
Lynn, they were the little ones. They were the little Butterfingers, so they don't count.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I feel like I'm one of the old gals, but I don't want to put it down. I don't want to.
Wait, should I show everybody my picture? Let me see if I can get it.
I don't want to.
You know, my husband put up a new shelf. I'm so excited.
Tony's moving around. He's
just me, Bella.
Oh God!
I sold.
I feel like you shouldn't have a dog that's ready to attack the dog while you're showing your $400 sale.
So I have to. They
burning it with your life.
With the picture. All right, Steph. She says she needs coffee. I need coffee too. Maybe my son would fix me another cup.
Son.
Sean, are you gonna make me some coffee, honey? Yeah, later. He fixed my milk for me, so I guess I shouldn't be.
I bought one of those cup like immersion beaters, and I learned the hard way that you need to have it less than half full when you start.
Oh, yes.
Because it's
Yes. So, you're talking about May Kugler, the lady who painted that? Is that what you're talking about, Pearl?
She's great.
Yeah.
I love primitives. I have tried to paint in a primitive style, but that's basically my.
Well, what I think is so cool about this is that on the back she wrote watermelon party. I can remember their watermelon party. First, they gave you a slice of melon. The first to get done goes around and washes the faces of everybody else. Fun but very messy. I'm always in red in all my pictures. I was the 5th of 9 children. And then, so where is she? She's up here. So in all of her pictures, and I went back and looked in the other 2 pictures I had, she was wearing a red dress. Aww. So it's cool. All right, Carol. She says she has to go check on her mom and then go to work in her booth a little. Yeah, I got to do that on Friday. We're having a grand opening at our booth. So
I got to do a dog.
Have a good day, Carol.
Hold on. Have a good day. Come on, Nort.
Yeah, it's really cool. And the other one I sold was crawfish time, and it had the little crawfish, and she told how they did the crawfish boils. And then I had the small one, which said playtime, and I sold that one for $140, and I paid $0.25 for each of them, which was cool. So,
all right, dog exchange. Come on, other dogs.
Adam needs coffee too. Me too, but nobody's going to make it for me, so I guess I have to wait. So, unless Susie's going to send me a coffee through,
I'll send you a coffee.
You send me a coffee? A coffee? Hey, Haley. Haley's in the infirmary over there because her daughter had the COVID.
She had COVID, right? Just say it.
Yes. She had it.
A virus.
Her daughter had it, and then her wife got it, and then Becca's dad got it. So Haley's the only one who didn't get it. Believe it or not, y'all, Becca has had COVID 6 times. And she's vaccinated.
She should be studied by science. Why?
I think she should be too.
Like, why? Why would she get it that many times? I guess she got mutations. It's scary.
Yeah. What is cornbread 19, Adam? I bet it's like a keto cornbread.
Is it cornbread 19, or is it like it sounds like a music group.
Oh my God. And then my other little granddaughter, who is 12, just got diagnosed with Bell's palsy. I mean, I've never heard of a kid with that. I mean, my husband had it
when he was a kid. Well, a teen or young teen. And his face looks pretty good now. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, cornbread 19. It's a stupid
okay.
I thought you had a cool recipe for some cornbread, like with like keto or something. Oh my God. Yeah. It's little things.
People think it went away. And even in New Jersey, there's close to 1,000 people a day still getting it. So it's not completely gone. I remember when we had the first 5 cases, I started getting really nervous. And then someone was standing near me in a store and she would go, right. And I was like, I ran out of there.
I know. Haley, I do. And I was planning on calling her when she gets home from school. It's Chelsea's birthday. It's Chelsea's birthday.
Happy birthday, Chelsea.
My oldest granddaughter's birthday.
Happy birthday.
I can't sing, Chelsea, so Mimi can't sing to you. Suzy can sing a little.
Everybody could sing. It's just a song. Like,
after you've been on Victoria's channel a while, you just feel inferior when you sing happy birthday.
I played, she sang to Tony one time and I played it and he's like, oh, she's good. She's good. He hasn't eaten.
Hey, Rebecca.
And
I know who she is. Hey, Becca. I hope you're feeling better, honey. I know, Haley. I was going to call her when she got home from school and I was going to ask you if y'all were going to do something for her birthday, but I figured you had to wait until all the COVID left your house. Because I'm not going there with COVID. No. So I'll just send her something special.
Let's just say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I want to do like Victoria. Happy
birthday, dear Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Happy birthday, Chelsea.
Happy birthday to you. Cheryl's driving, she said.
I think Haley, don't laugh at me because I don't know how old you are. She's 14, right? A teenager. Oh my God, y'all. That's unbelievable. I remember when I held her for the first time, she was so little and she looked just like her mom.
Aww.
But actually, she also looks like Becca. It's crazy. So she looks like Mama 1 and Mama 2.
That's funny.
It is funny. I think God takes care of that. Haley and Haley, you're too young for that, honey, because I got to ask your daddy how old I am. She says she don't remember how old she is at times. But I do know I'll be 60 this year. So,
well,
but anyway,
if you're going to be 60. That means I'm going to be 61.
Yes, you will. Oh my God. But
it's a little scary. I'm getting old.
Her and Becca went get haircuts exactly like, and I swear she looked like Becca's mini me.
Tony has to realize he has a lot of longevity in his family, on some sides, he doesn't. I mean, sometimes he takes it for granted that he's just lived to be like 103, and then Haley's Comet's going to come around and he'll have no eyesight to see it or something. But everybody in my family, when I add up, I said the average age of last breath is in the early part of your 70s. So I'm thinking, how much you can't count on anything. Like you can't count on living the whole rest of the day. So, I mean, I hope so.
Thank you, Pearl. Pearl said we both look amazing. So,
well, thank you.
But yeah, well, my mom's 83. Her middle sister is 86, and the other one is like 88. But they have an aunt that lived to be 104. So,
well, I told Tony that if we're going to move around, if we're going to go on a trip, he says we have no money for a trip. That's true. However,
we don't either, but I'm going anyway.
What?
I said we don't either have money for a trip, but I'm going anyway.
Well, I mean, we didn't even have a honeymoon. And I mean, unless you count driving around a different county in a pickup truck with no air conditioning.
Right.
A honeymoon.
There was a lot of driving around.
We drove around a little bit. Like when he first got laid off from his job, it was like we didn't know. I mean, we just took threw the dogs in the back seat and just drove around.
Right.
But,
hi, Laura. Good morning. Laura was on Johnny's this morning.
Oh,
thanks for coming.
Designs, Laura.
Designs.
What kind of designs do you do?
That's cute. Designs, Laura. That's awesome. Welcome.
What are we going to do for my birthday?
I don't know. What do you want to do? You want to have a party on the channel?
What kind of party can we have?
I don't know.
It doesn't involve sugar and.
Well, I have a little keto cake I can have. You're going to have to go buy you a keto cake. Sorry. Or a scrambled egg with a cancel in it. I don't know.
It's like funny when all you can kind of have, when you start to do the diet thing, there's certain things that you kind of gravitate toward. But for some reason, I used to hate fish. Hate it. I mean, I really.
Oh, I love grilled fish.
I didn't. Now, all I want is fish. And I'm wondering why. Like, why is fish? And then I love chicken. And now I don't like chicken. And I like steak. I pork. I love pork. And I love pork now. You make spoon jewelry.
I love that. Do you have one of those little fancy machines that bends the spoons? I was watching somebody on maybe TikTok who did that. It was so awesome.
It
was like this machine and it curved it and then you moved it and it curved it.
That is fancy. I have a ring mandrel and a hammer. That's how I used to make my rings. It's not as easy.
Mandrel, but I don't have a metal mandrel. I have
I have that if I smack somebody on the head, I'd probably go to jail. That's it's heavy.
Yeah. You want to do my Temu unboxing?
Okay.
Oh, she made her own tools. Cool.
Oh, that's really nice.
30 years ago. Let me go get Sean. Hold on. I'm going to mute myself while I yell for Sean.
Yeah, wait.
Okay, I'm going to unmute because he's not coming. So let me go run and get it.
I wanted to show you that I make tools too. And
okay, hold on.
I bought one of these Swiffer things and I lost my Swiffer thing. So I took chopsticks and I put it in the Swiffer holes. So I had a handle. So yeah, you could always make something. Necessity is the mother of invention. I was just looking at that saying, I made something. So I feel like a kid. I have to sit on pillows so you can see me. Yeah, you like stuff and then you don't like it all of a sudden. I used to do that with peanut butter. I would enjoy peanut butter and then all of a sudden for like years I wouldn't even touch it. And when I was in high school, I ate almost every day. And then for so long, I couldn't even look at a carrot. I was like, oh, I'm done. So
she wants to know what the two Swiffer tools are for.
Oh, I'm just saying I lost the Swiffer handle, so I didn't want to just use it as a hand rag. So I stuck chopsticks in the holes, so I could have something to keep it straight. It's
Greg
for
says he's going through phases like you.
I know.
Something and then not.
I have like one of the dustiest houses in America, I feel, and it's like no matter how many times I'll go over these couches with I don't know what it is, but since I got Norton's a golden retriever, and he ate almost all the grass out of my yard like a sheep or something, and then so it's now a mud yard, and he comes in and he brings between his own extra dust and hair, and I brush him a lot. I'll get a snowball of hair out of him. There's dust everywhere.
So you have like mini pets.
So I have Swiffers and rags and rags and Swiffers, and then the rest of it just goes on us.
Cool. All right. I got this.
It's dust.
Don't know if y'all can see what this is. It has little flaps, and then the little flaps has holes in them, so you can put earrings, or you can maybe hook a necklace or something. I thought it was pretty cool. I was thinking I could have hung this in my booth. And
you can
put earrings on it.
But I want to tell you something. If you live in an area where you feel like you don't want people rummaging through your jewelry, you can hang something like that in your closet, and at the bottom of a hanger, and then put a coat on it or
right,
and then it'll be kind of like secret. Now the whole world knows that maybe that's where you should look for jewelry. But I'm just saying.
Hey, Greg.
Glenn.
And Carl says, "Oh no, you don't. My house is terrible."
Greg,
but I'm not going to show you.
Hi, Glenn.
Reselling has made me a hoarder. But anyway, so I got this for our trip for our passports. It's really cool. It's very it's nice quality.
His name is Glenn. Glenn or Glenn? How do you say it? Glenn or Glenn?
Glenn. Did I say Glenn?
We always spell Glenn over here, Glen. I thought. So Glenn,
I don't know.
Like that's a monthly budget
tracker thingy. So maybe I can.
Damn! Don't buy it. Don't buy it.
I know, but no, I was thinking, for my business, it'll help me stay on track. Don't laugh. Okay, I bought these little organza bags.
Say one thing about that keeping on track thing. When you're a reseller and you see like Kugler paintings, you have to jump. And if you see like jadeite bowls, you have to jump on them. So
I know, but those don't come very often. So let's see if I can fit a necklace in this little bag I bought, which is really little. So it's going to have to just be for like brooches and stuff, because I got this little thin necklace, and I can get it in there, but
I think you're going to break it before you get it on.
Exactly. So I bought but it's my fault because I did buy them too small. Yeah, I can use it for brooches and earrings.
Small girl.
Now, I also bought this. I don't know what's wrong with me. I bought these too small. Aren't they cool? Little holographic. And they were a decent little price, but I, again, bought too small.
Well, I sometimes read the comments because people say these were so much tinier than I thought, and
But you know what? They gave the sizes. I just picked the wrong size. But earrings can fit in these, and they're so cool. They like a little holographic.
I like the way they look. They're really,
and they're thick. They're very thick. So I got those. Now this is funny. Right, I got one open. These they said these were like jewelry holders. Wow. Maybe little bitty
post earrings.
Like, yeah. I don't know if you how little that is. I'll put it up to my eyeglass.
This would not.
Like but like maybe I could store like some little earring backs when I'm working.
Okay, I have like these little clip-ons would fit in that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what would fit in
In case
these.
anybody wants.
So, but these are little. I did buy these, and I love these. They're thank you notes for me to put in my.
Those are nice.
Yeah, and I bought teal because I love teal. And it says, "Thank you for helping my small business grow." And it's plain on the back, so I can write. I like to write a hand note. So I got those. I bought 2 of those, and then I bought my mom some little bunion thingies, and I already gave them to her. I'm telling everybody you got bunions, and then a little elephant brooch I bought her, so I gave her that, and then I bought these little thank you stickers. Which,
so the brooches were smaller than you thought too.
What?
You said the brooch was tiny.
Yeah, the brooch was. It was about 1.5 inches. Oh. Right. Let me tell you what I do, Jennifer. I usually take a blank index card. I write on one side, and then I put one of those, a decent sized sticker on it. Or I have a thank you stamp I put on them. But I bought these to sell on auctions.
Both dogs just ran to the front door right now.
These are thank yous. Thank you.
What do you see, dogs? Do you know I have an electronic doorbell that I have an app for, and I got locked out of the app. So I'm telling everybody in America, I bought
Suzy and I a little retractable, what do you call it? Tape measure.
Thank you.
So and that's it. I tape measure that. I didn't spend a lot.
Who's at the door?
This is the other thank you stickers. They're gold, foily looking. These are only about an inch wide, but
you can measure the tape measure right near you.
Huh?
You have that tape measure right near you. You can measure it.
It's an inch. They're an inch. But I think I took mine out because there's only one in there, and one is for you. So, and if I can't find mine, I'm going to have to keep yours.
Norton just took the toy you gave him, and he's going to start.
I sent Suzy a box.
You're filthy already.
Horrible. It took about 1.5 weeks, maybe, Pearl. Not long. It wasn't long. It's not like when you order something on Wish. They came in pretty quick.
Wish is a horrible site.
Oh yeah. Wish is.
They are so deceptive on that site. They'll say you're getting 8 lights, but they mean like 8 little points of light on one thing, not 8 things, and it's so confusing.
Right. Oh, that's a neat idea, Laura. She punches out mini note cards from pretty cardstock and then writes on the back. Cool.
That's nice. I literally I use the index cards, but I sometimes will take a Post-it note and just write enjoy, and then I feel like I don't. It's personalized. Yeah,
I know, but I get like feedback, like, oh, I love the little handwritten note, or
I used to buy thank you cards, and then I went from buying thank you cards to just writing notes. And then I started to just write thank you. And then occasionally I forget everything and I just put a sticker on the box because that's what happened. And I open up the box and stick the note. I go, I'm not opening.
I do that. If my mom's like, oh, you forgot the note. So then I'll cut the tape and then I'll stick it in there and then I'll just tape it back. So it'll be between the folds of the box, or I've made a slit in a bag, stick the thank you note in and taped it back up. Oh God.
But I stopped doing it because I feel, I don't know. I don't know. What I do is I go back on the website that I sold it on and then I write them a note there. And I say, I really appreciate your purchase. And it's on its way, and I hope you enjoy it, and thank you. And then that's my way of letting them know that I care about.
Now I have to go buy a new pool noodle because I used my last noodle on the other painting because I wrapped it with that sticky stuff, not sticky, but like that cellophane thing on the roll from Dollar Tree, and then I put the pool noodles around it and then stuck it in a box. Yay, Glenn! Glenn just sold a coffee cup on Poshmark.
Congratulations. That's right.
Girl, I know. I hate that when you don't realize it's coming from China and then it does and then it takes forever to get here. Yeah,
Well,
that sucks.
what
But
about
Temu got here really fast.
I ordered a diamond painting for you. It said it would get to me in 1 day. So I send it to you and it takes 3 weeks. And I'm like, did they walk it there? How come
I know. I can't wait to do it. It's a giraffe. And then the other one is a giraffe and an elephant, isn't it?
And then because it didn't arrive in time, I thought it was lost. I sent you a second one, and then they say, "Oh well, it got the first one got delivered the day after they said it was undelivered."
Right. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Greg says he does little cards in each order. He makes from old ink, makes them on his old inkjet printer. I can't even speak.
Being overly nice pisses people. That's so funny.
Well, I mean, I don't say I just put thank you for your order. I appreciate your business. Dawn. So
sometimes I get so much stuff stuck in there, and I thought, do people think I'm really going to save all this stuff? And I walk over to the recycles and I kind of throw it in, and then someone said you're heartless, and I'm thinking,
well, I don't expect them to keep it, but I just thank you.
I watched a Seinfeld about how long are you expected to save a birthday card, because somebody said, you threw away my card already? Because she saw it in the and he says, what am I supposed to do with the birthday card? Am I supposed to just,
right.
I mean, I get it. And I appreciate things, but I'm like, when I saw Tony just take a card of mine and toss it aside, I realized I think the value of cards has diminished over time.
I know.
So I took that card and I gave it back to him the year after, and he didn't even remember. And I did it in a third.
Uh-huh.
And
I know people don't keep them. Why? I feel like I got precious hair. Oh my God. Yeah, they are deceiving. Some of them.
They are. I mean, actually, I was looking on eBay yesterday for something wholesale, and it said lot of 50 rings, and then it had a price. And then when I went on there, when you further down, the price that they quoted was for 10 rings, not 50 rings. And the ad said 50 rings, at a price. I'm like, that's 100% deceptive.
Right.
Because, you're thinking, wow, you're really undercutting the rest of the people selling the same thing.
Yeah.
But they're not.
Mm-hmm. Jennifer got a good review and a compliment on her card. Yay, Jennifer!
I used to even give free little things to people until the one lady who took the item that I sold, ironed it, ruined it, and then kept the free thing and returned it. And I thought, I'm not giving free things anymore.
Yeah, no, that's not good. Yeah, clickbait. Exactly. I hate clickbait.
Done.
I will never do clickbait.
To my regular customers, I enjoy. If I know somebody likes something and they're my friends or my customers, I enjoy padding I'll enjoy doing that. If I get repeat orders from people at some point, well, this thing is just for you. But
what I like about eBay is they'll put on your thing repeat customer.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so that's really nice. Cool.
Although now I have a new eBay name, so people don't even realize I'm a repeat customer. But I am for some stuff.
I have a lot of 5-star reviews in that one one store. That lady that was mad. I didn't do returns. Oh, wow. Tell her that's her problem. It should fall off, though, Jennifer, after a while. But you do Etsy.
That's scary, that one negative Nancy. One lady said, I sold a pair of sterling earrings. They were really heavyweight, and I think they were only around $20. I mean, I was like, I thought I was giving her a great deal. And she goes, I love them, but it would have been nice if you took the tarnish off. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me, lady. The things had cutouts of stars on it, and in the jewelers will put liver of sulfur, which is something that puts a patina on things, and then they'll just polish the high point so that there'll be depth. If you polish too much, you'll take away what makes the item nice. So I always say, I feel like to some extent you should leave the item the way you get it and let them polish as they want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that is a good thing, Greg. And I get a lot of good feedback on my packing too.
You,
Like they'll say the item was good and whatever, and then on the packing,
you
always the
spend a
packing.
fortune on packing, and you do pack really, really well.
Yay, Steph! She's shopping for her keto foods.
That's
I'll
great.
stop and get some stuff on the way home from
I'm
bringing
trying
mom.
to think, what did I even eat when I was eating pickles for lunch when I was doing my diet.
Yeah.
On a pickle diet. Like I would have Diet Coke, and then I was eating such little food. Your mom was yelling at me. You gotta eat something. You just had a pickle.
I know. Oh my God. I tell you. I don't do much bacon. Like maybe I'll have bacon maybe once a month. It's not, I just don't like the time it takes to make it or whatever.
I don't like the way it smells. I don't like the mess it makes. Although some people make it in the oven and it's
I
less.
do make it in the oven.
But I find that like it's a very narrow window for me where it's like not underdone and not overdone. It's just right. Like because if it's too hard and I bite on it, it almost makes my teeth hurt.
Right.
I don't know. That's me. I don't want it to feel like I'm eating like little shards of glass.
She said she would have said people like tarnish. I leave it up to the buyer. Yeah, exactly.
I started like cleaning up a pewter old salt and pepper shaker, and I had already seen that particular salt and pepper shaker didn't necessarily clean well. So I sort of regretted that I started to polish it, but I just wanted to raise like some of the like the detail on it a little. I do have a Dremel now, so I have polishing. I have polishing.
Nice. My husband said that tool I found, he kept telling me he had a Dremel. It's something else, but he says it does the same thing. So I'm going to look. Greg, don't you have bacon like and eggs every morning, Glenn? Haley does bacon in the oven. Yeah, me too, Haley. It's less mess and it's so easy.
Did you
have to fool with it.
When people were doing like there was a fad for a while where people were weaving the bacon into sandwich, like they were putting 3 and then 3 and then baking it like that, so it becomes almost like you could do almost use keto bread. But yeah, that's a lot of
right. Hey Liv, welcome.
Hi Liv. I still feel in the back of my mind I don't trust that my cholesterol will go down from eating keto and like a pound of bacon a week.
I tell you what.
I just feel like it's not right, and I'm gonna.
My numbers did go down. My numbers were perfect on keto.
I can't imagine that all
that. My cholesterol, everything was perfect on keto.
Well,
I didn't eat a lot of bacon every day, and I did eat cheese. I do eat butter, but I ate a lot of like grilled fish or like I would make grilled chicken, things like that. Not every morning, Glenn says. Said I sold a one-of-a-kind Sarah Coventry necklace. I probably pierced 2. Price too low.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, Jessica.
Wow. Hi, Jessica.
Thumbs up. Yeah. So tell Becca I'll be doing keto with her. Making me hungry. Good bacon sandwich sounds good. Yeah, on bunny bread, Haley. But I'm not going to eat bunny bread. I'm going to buy me some. I noticed yesterday the Mission carb wraps I usually get would have like 2 carbs. They make now. I saw a tomato basil one that was carb free at Mathern's, Haley.
How? What did they use? What is it?
I don't know. Right.
What is it made of that's carb free? Do they make sawdust? How is it?
I don't know. But I'll buy some and I'll let you know what's in it. How about that?
Okay.
And then she's gonna then she's gonna look it up on Google to see if I'm telling her the truth.
No, I don't care. If you want to eat it.
With that. Oh God.
My last sip of soda.
What is cloud bread, Haley? When Dixie's getting the cloud bread now. Okay. Well, you and Becca probably bought it all anyway, so.
What is cloud bread?
They have recipes to make it.
Fried bread?
No, it's like, I don't know. It's like this puffy bread you can make. I forget how you make it, but, and it like, just look on YouTube or TikTok. They'll tell you how to do it.
It sounds like you would fry.
No, it's not fried. It's not fried.
Well, see, this is the thing. Tony bought me all this, like, during the, well, it's probably going bad already, but he bought me this yeast so I would make bread from scratch. And, you know, it's going down that trail again of like, I want cookies and I want breads. And yeah, it's not good for me.
Yeah.
Even think about it.
So if I'm not eating sugar, you can't eat sugar either. Because if I see you eating sugar while we're talking, I'll be mad.
What's the thing? I missed a conversation. She's like, I'll give you the child support card. You do the wavy thing at the self-checkout. What does that mean?
You know how you can do the tap?
What's the tap? It doesn't.
You don't. You know how some of the credit cards you don't have to put it in. You just tap. Of course, my bank is behind times, and they don't do the tap. Mission has come out with 0-carb taco tortillas also. Okay. The one I saw at Mathern's was a tomato basil one. It's a credit card thing, not for food stamps. Yeah, I think Haley has one like that. Don't you, Haley? Like a child support card. Like it's just like a little debit credit card thingy.
How much do all these low carb things cost? That's what I want to know. Because we could barely afford the things with carbs at this point.
Some of them are $3 something a pack, or it depends on what size you get. Like I would get maybe the 8-inch, and it's like $4 for 8 of them.
I wish. So I priced ones once, and it was like over $5, and I thought, I can't afford to eat this. I'll have to just eat my meat wrapped in lettuce or just meat. I'll just have to eat the deli meat rolled up in my hand because I can't afford the wrapper.
Jennifer says my daughter is sick. She wants money.
Aw. And oh, she's sick. I don't know. I don't get that. Unless she wants to spend money because she's bored.
Yes, it's Relia card from U.S. Bank. She was texting me, and I put it in the chat instead of in her text.
Okay.
Don't you hate it when you put like the wrong text in the wrong? Jennifer, me too, honey.
I was chatting with somebody on Marketplace. They offered me something for a certain price, and then I was waiting for the date and time I could pick it up, and then they never got back to me. And then I wrote, I bet that person sold it to somebody else, that asshole. And then I sent it to the person. And then he wrote back, he goes, yeah, I did sell it to somebody else because they offered me more money. And I said, well, we already made a deal. It's a real butt move to do, I feel. If you make a deal with somebody, even if somebody else offers you more, if it's already sold, it's already sold. I mean, he said, well, you didn't give me a time you're picking up. I go, you never told me where you live.
Oh, that sucks, Haley. She got 30 cents this week for child support.
30 cents? You can't even get a pack of gum.
Jennifer says that's what I'm giving her. Oh, hi, Larry.
Hi, Larry.
Larry, you're new here. Welcome. How'd you hear about us? I mean, why do they waste their time, their energy for that? You know what I'm saying? Like my husband would get this thing, and it's funny, from like a oil well from his family, but he would get 1/14 of 1/8 of 1/9 or whatever, and they would give him a check for like 20 cents. I mean, why did they even waste their?
It costs more to send it than the check. I've gotten
exactly
really low, and I don't even bother to try to cash them. It's like, cause it's dumb. It feels dumb to me.
Jennifer, you sharing some personal things. You haven't dealt with nasty people on YouTube? Oh, screw the nasty people on YouTube. You know, I know Pearl. It's crazy. The
There's a
dad
lot,
was sick, so
you
he
know,
didn't work.
there's people that live to annoy people. I feel like there's some people that know, like, learn your buttons and they love to push the buttons. And I don't know. I mean, I think they're so bored and cranky in their real life, and they just get off on making somebody else feel miserable too. I don't understand why it happens,
Okay.
but it's probably some mental disease.
Okay. Larry says he's working from home today and he stumbled on our channel. Awesome. Well, welcome.
Can we ask what you do without being really nosy? No, because I don't.
You can tell us what you do if you want to.
You could say,
I'm
like,
obviously not working too
something
hard.
else. We won't know.
He's obviously not working too hard.
Probably not.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Probably not. But that's, you know, you're entitled to have a coffee break, I guess, right?
Wow. 3 payments in
sad.
18 years. That sucks. That's deadbeat, isn't it? She just turned 18. Wow. Oh, he's a property manager. Did y'all hear that? Oh no, did y'all hear it? I hope it's one of the people who
let's see. What was it?
Let's see.
I heard the cha-ching. I don't get that. I don't have my sounds turned on, but they don't make sounds on others.
Oh, they bought a mug. And it was a $7. I gave him a $7.
So Glenn sold the mug and you sold the mug. I better go list the mug. Today's mug.
Go list the mug.
Today's mug day, people.
Yeah. So, hey, he's a property manager. Maybe he can help you.
It's in New Hampshire. I thought it said NH.
Yeah, I did, Haley. Haley, you said I sold my $400 painting that I paid a quarter for. So,
I would like to live in New Hampshire, but my husband loves New Jersey, but I talked him into maybe Pennsylvania, and he's like, "Why do you keep showing me houses in Pennsylvania?" I said,
"He's New Hampshire.
New Hampshire is nice. It's a pretty state." Well, I've seen a lot of really nice areas in New Hampshire. I don't know what it costs to live there. A lot of it's not necessarily cities, that's for sure.
Yeah. Marie needs a property manager in Missouri.
She does.
My boyfriend's dad didn't start paying on child support until after 18. Wow. His dad became a better person as he got older.
My niece's father, like, we have nieces that are from marriage, and her father was such a deadbeat that he resented paying. He had 3 daughters, and he resented paying child support. He ended up quitting his job as a computer guy, making a lot of money, and he started working at Walmart, so he would make less money, so he had to pay less money. And he was just so generally, like, not nice to, like, not about that stuff that the kids don't even talk to him anymore. So you have to decide what path you want to take in life.
Right.
Do you want to be right and have love, or have people talk about? He says
it's nice from May to November. He's not a winter person.
Yeah.
Well, Suzy was all bundled up yesterday, and it was 85 here. So I'm from Louisiana. So yeah. Well, hey, Belle, how are you?
Hi, Belle. I was talking about that philosophy about, do you want to have people in your life and be nice while they're growing up and make some sacrifices? It's hard.
Hey, Jennifer, you don't know until you list it, honey.
Let's list them up.
Go check out your latest video, Jennifer. I have it on my watch list. So
I think is that the same, Jennifer? Was that the same video I saw? Because I'm thinking I watched it kind of fast when I didn't hear the sound, and then I heard the sound. It was so much better with the sound for me.
Yeah, Poshmark doesn't do a cha-ching sound, doesn't?
Not that I know of. I've never heard anything.
Right. So
that's sad.
I was gonna go and sub to Larry. There you go. I just subbed to you. I know you're not supposed to say that word. It's like taboo on YouTube.
Well, people will follow me. You're not allowed to say it. Well, when I'm not supposed to.
No, because they say they take the thing. Yeah, Belle is live tonight on her Battle with Belle. Belle, I was so sorry. I got an email from your mod, but life has been happening here, so I hadn't been able to do it.
So precious.
Yeah, that was a long trip to make coffee, Adam.
You're back
Where's
now?
your kitchen, dude?
Did it take an hour?
It took him a good while to get his coffee. I'm still waiting. Sean told me later he would make it.
You're battling Belle.
Oh, you battling Belle tonight, Liv? Awesome. I'm going to try to make it. I can't I usually do the replay because I'm like usually sleeping and drooling by 8. It's bad. Last night, 8:30, I was sleeping.
I try to not go. I mean, I know it's bad too, but I really try to be, now that I'm married, I'm trying to be present for my husband and not have the earphones in and watching the iPad, because it's not fair to him. He felt like for a while I was ignoring him a lot, and I was. So.
Oh, that's sweet, Adam. He also made his wife breakfast.
That's sweet.
I'm sorry. If y'all hear the fan, I'm so sorry, but I'm like dying in here because Precious is still on my lap. And I have blue jeans on today instead of shorts because I was, bringing mom to the doctor and I want to look halfway decent.
Blue jeans. Do you call them blue jeans?
Because it's going to be 85 again today. Next week, we might be in the 60s.
Do you have green jeans?
Huh?
What other color jeans? Do you call it black jeans and green jeans?
Oh, stop it. I have jeans on. We call them blue jeans, okay?
Well,
whether they're black, orange, or gray, they're blue jeans.
Dungarees. British people say trousers. I found that.
I know. Awesome.
I was reading
it. When you come to if you come to my house, I'm gonna say, you want a Coke? And then when you say yes, I'm gonna say, what kind? Because it may be orange, it may be Coke, it may be Pepsi, it may be Sprite. So we call everything, you want a Coke? Now my dad used to call it pop. You want a pop?
We say soda.
No. You want a Coke? You want a Coke?
Everything's soda. You want a soda?
If anybody wants to be a contestant on Belle's show, just let her know, and she will take you on the Battle of Belle.
I asked for a soda when I was and I thought that they'd bring me a Coke when I was in Holland years ago, and
they gave you a warm
every day. And I'm like, that's not what I
want. I always drink warm Cokes. So, Jennifer, she wants you as a contestant. You don't have to show your face on Belle's channel because she doesn't either. So, okay. Liv says she's going to take a nap this afternoon, so she's wide awake. Jeans can be white or black, not just blue. I know, but I call them all blue jeans, Belle.
Oh wait, you call the black jeans blue jeans?
Yeah, I got blue jeans, but they're black. Yeah. Stop it. Wait. Belle wants to know what's dungarees. It's pants.
What are dungarees? Really? You don't know dungarees? Dungarees are denim clothes.
Yeah. That's an old one, dungarees, isn't it?
Really? It sounds Australian, right? Dungarees?
I don't know.
But Levi Strauss weren't they didn't they call them dungarees back then?
I don't know. Liv, you're going to do fine. I can remember my first live. I was nervous. Yep. A soda person. But what kind, Jennifer? I say pop or soda. My mother used to say dungarees.
I say soda, and now I actually say pop just to sound funny. I'll say, do you want some pop? And but I know it's sort of Midwestern.
Yeah. Over here,
say, you want to go to the show? The show is the movies.
Right. Well, over here they're gonna say, you want to go? Do you do that, Glenn? Record heat every day this week. I know. Glenn is from Baton Rouge, and I'm from the middle of Baton Rouge in Louisiana, so we're in the same area. Dungarees or blue jeans. I have to have cold or ice. I usually do Thomas, my other son. He'll fix me a glass of ice, and he goes, "Here, Mom," in one of my insulated glasses. He's so sweet.
I like my soda just slightly cool. If it's a hot day, I don't want hot soda. But
right, no.
I don't care if it's in the fridge or.
But I usually just grab them out the back of my car and drink them. So I prefer them cold, but I'll drink it any kind of way.
We don't have. I mean, I don't. I ask for no ice in my drink, and people think I mean, you get more in your beverage. However, I really just don't like cold stuff hitting my teeth or my mouth, and
right.
It makes me feel freezing. You heard dungarees from your grandparents, right?
Yeah. I no, you don't, Belle. You don't hear that a lot from here. Larry says dungarees equals fancy pants.
I say fancy pants, but I always think of the fancy pants of the people who like are bejeweled in their pants.
Right.
We used to see like people doing rock shows and they have like shiny pants. I'm like, ooh, they got fancy.
Right. Okay, Jennifer, what's the difference between soda and pop? Because here it means the same thing, like a carbonated beverage, I guess.
Yep. It's carbonation. It's the pop.
In the country here, the guys say, I'm going to hang out and have a few pops, but they are referring to beers.
Pops for beer? Wow.
I never heard that.
That's funny.
Right. A show in, well, what did I say? We're going to the picture show. That's what we used to call it, the picture show for the movies, like the cinemas. I'm going to the picture show.
The cinema. Cinema sounds fancy. If you say cinema, it sounds like you go see a foreign film.
No, we're going to the picture show. I don't drink Cokes. Maybe 2 years. 2 a year. Oh wow. I drink maybe 6 a day. Shut up, Suzy. I see your face.
6 a day is a lot.
Well, that's on a bad day. On a good day, maybe 4.
See, now that almost sounds like, when I say to people, do you know that if you quit smoking, you would have $5,000 extra a year to spend? You're like the same thing with soda.
Liv says her boyfriend, she says pop growing up, and her boyfriend is from California, moved to Michigan, and he makes fun of her.
Now she says soda. See, that's the thing. If you think that someone sounds cute by the way they talk, or they say things that are colloquial to their area where they grew up, and then you keep correcting them, that all the cuteness is going to go out of them. So,
well, I don't know.
Well, I say squirrel, and people make fun of it. And I say, if you want me to say it right, it's not going to sound funny anymore. So,
well, your accent comes out big time when you're angry or like you're fussing about something. Like when you're very intense and you going on and on and on. That's when I hear your accent.
Oh yeah, Tony says, "Oh, you sound very Bronxy."
Yeah. So Marie was going. She goes, "Mom, what kind of Cokes to buy for the barbecue? What kind of Cokes to buy?" She goes, "Y'all want root beer, Dr. Pepper?"
Well, your dad, I know her dad likes Fanta. I know that. He's a Fanta guy.
Yeah, my husband likes Fanta. Ever since he had his knee surgeries, when he came out, he says Coke or any kind of drinks tastes bad, like any kind of darker drinks, like with the caramel in it. He just doesn't like them. So he drinks Fanta orange all the time. Every now and then he'll have a pineapple one.
Pineapple?
Oh, Liv says she forgets where you are. Yeah, pineapple Fanta.
They make pineapple Fanta?
They do. And it's good. But I can't drink it because it's
pineapple.
It's full of sugar. Oops.
I feel like I've seen grape, but I've never seen pineapple.
All right, Laura. I have to run, prepare for tomorrow's Etsy questions. Thanks for inviting me. And well, come back next week.
Take care.
Bye. And Belle says she's just the opposite. When I'm relaxing and not thinking about any words, that's when I sound most Southern, because I'm not thinking and trying to pronounce the words correctly. Yeah. Well, I don't pronounce words correctly. So, I say turquoise and I say, what else do I say? I don't know.
I just know
turquoise.
Turquoise. What does your mom say? That's funny to me.
I mean, I do say it right. And then I say, when I, not thinking about it, I say jewelry.
Mayonnaise, turquoise.
Mayonnaise. No, my mama says mayonnaise. We went to Subway and she goes, add mayonnaise. And the girl looked at it and I said, mayo. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Pineapple Fanta. Here
We-
in Michigan, we have Fargo. We have that Fago. We have that too, but his favorite, like I bought him Sunkist one day, and he didn't like. He likes Fanta.
We want
Okay.
those with the what do they call it? The closed captioning, so that we can read what people are saying if they have strong accents. Because we don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
Do you understand this person at all? I don't understand.
right. I like the Zivia too, Adam, but it's real expensive here. So yeah, I think they put real crack or something in here because it's so addicting. It's terrible.
It
But the
tastes
Zivia is pretty
really
good. But you know what freaks me out? I can't put Zivia in a glass because it's all clear, all of it. No matter if you buy a root beer, grape, whatever flavor it is, it's clear. So I have to drink it in the can so I don't
I
see it.
like that. I would like the idea of that, but honestly, I
It
never
messes
heard
with your
it
head
work.
though.
Oh,
Oh, you know what?
I
I've
like
heard people say jewelry for jewelry. I do bow guilty. I have to think about it. Like if I'm online, I try
jewelry,
to
jewelry.
jewelry.
Sometimes I'll say jewelry. I'll make it 3
Jewelry.
syllables. I add syllables to things.
Okay. Adam says it's cheapest at Target. Okay.
I
cool.
believe it. Target's cheaper on a lot of things, but you know, you got to know your prices, obviously.
Yeah, it's clear, so there's no crap in it. Yeah,
Maybe
but
they
it
put something.
messes with my head. If I'm drinking
Maybe
a cola and it's clear, it just doesn't seem right.
I
And then
wonder though. I think they put something in stuff to make it clear, even though you think that they'll put in less. There's stuff they put in to make clear, because otherwise it would be kind of like gray or brown-ish, and it's that's my
yeah.
thoughts.
I like to switch up to Dr. Pepper too, Liv. Every now and then I want to diet Barks, but I don't know. Y'all have Barks there?
We do.
Yeah, okay. One thing I say wrong is crayon. I say crayon.
Fran?
Yeah. And we all have our own little quirks, I guess. Oh, you know what I wanted to say? I went to one of Scott's videos because I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like,
Who's Scott?
Scott, the bearded picker. He was on Victoria's the other day, and he was given the things that CEOs do every day. I didn't get. I have to go back and finish watching it because I fell asleep.
CEOs, what do they do?
Every day. What do they do? And he was going down the list of
How did you know what they do?
Saying if you want to be, you're the CEO of your business, and things you should do to help if you want to improve. So it was cool. Y'all should check out his video on that. That was nice. I think it was a live originally, but yeah. Zivia is one of the cleanest sodas. Yeah.
Okay.
I started drinking it one time when I first did keto because I wanted to do it right, but now I do dirty keto and it works fine for me. My sister's addicted to Dr. Pepper. I do like Dr. Pepper sometimes.
I want to know what the difference between clean keto and dirty keto is, because that's been a topic that's come up.
They use organic meat, grass-fed meats. They use the cage-free eggs. They use like the best of the best, because they say, they won't eat like those carb manager things. Like, I don't think they go by net carbs either, if I'm not mistaken. So, Adam says he says bagel wrong. So
he was saying bagel. What was he saying? I forgot how he was saying it, but he wasn't saying bagel. He was saying, I don't remember, but he said it differently how the New Yorkers say it when they go to get a bagel. And
I get told I say Acme bra. And crayon's wrong, Adam.
What's Acme bra? I don't get it. Oh, Acme, bra, crayons. Acme, that store is I used to think that was where the Roadrunner shopped, or was it that?
Right, Adam. He went back to make a comment on clean or not, and he says the follows of doing it right or doing it sloppy. So I do it sloppy, but I try to stay in the parameters as much as I can.
Oh,
I will have regular ketchup every now and again. I don't do it all the time. And sometimes I will have Acme. She says Acme. And sometimes I will have a little regular barbecue sauce if there's nothing else in the house. But usually, what's that guy's name, Haley? If you're still here, he does all the sugar-free stuff. George something. And she says ba instead of bra. My mom says bra funny too.
Does she say like brassiere? Because that's how they used to say it in the olden days.
Right. A lot of people here say brassiere.
Or foundations. And that sounds funny to me, like they're building a building. You know, I kind of would need a foundation if I wanted.
Well, I say bra. Bra.
Bra.
Bra.
Now they say that of your guy friends or your bras, right?
No, they're you bra.
Yo, bra.
B-R-U-H. Bra.
Bra.
Shit.
See, bras to me
God.
Bra.
Right. Oh my goodness. It's funny.
Bra. Sounds
I
like
say
like
bra. Bra. I don't know. Bra. I don't know. Oh my God.
Bra.
Rather than bra.
Oh, well,
it all sounds the same to me.
Bra.
Guy friends are bra. Yeah, right, Pearl.
Bra.
2 syllables.
Bra.
Bra. I don't know. I say bra.
Bra.
I might have to go to Google and let it say it for me.
Over the shoulder boulder holder.
Oh my God. Bra is a 1 syllable. It's 1 syllable. She says it in 2 syllables.
No, I say bowl. I'm gonna go get a bowl. A bowl. Even someone was saying, say house. House.
Now I say
house.
Boat. Say boat for me.
Boat.
Like, in the water. Boat.
A boat.
I say boat.
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 What do you say? Boat.
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 I don't pronounce the T, I guess.
I say tour. I'm going on a tour of a house, or I'm going on a tour. And people say tour? My mom used to make fun of me saying tour. And she
says bra.
Bra. Oh, bra.
Adam says he does pretty clean. I do a lot of Primal Kitchens. If I want ketchup or sauces, but they sold to Kraft recently, I'm eliminating that. Mostly I just eat eggs.
Lily's chocolate
and cheese and Lily's chocolate. I love Lily's chocolate.
Hashtag Lily's chocolate. I want to try it. Let's send me some, Lily. Hey, Lily.
Lily's chocolate. Please send her some.
Lily, send us some.
They sell it at Walmart.
Chocolate.
It's like 3 something for a bar, maybe 4 something, sometimes 5 something for a bag of the chips. I like the salted caramel ones.
Well, let's get them a plug. Juniper Life and Power, they did send us these samples or these little sprays they sent it for free for our taste test. But they don't show us on the commercial. That's for sure. Well, at least
I just say dress in 2 syllables.
What?
Well, she said her mom would say dress in 2 syllables.
Dress? How would you say dress like Southern? Dress?
I don't know. Precious says roof. My daddy used to say roof.
Roof.
Water or water? Water? I don't say water.
Water. Some people say water. I say water. But okay, now lawyer is funny because sometimes we say lawyer or lawyer.
Liv wants to know who's Lily. Lily's
chocolate
is a brand of chocolate. They use stevia, so it's allowed. Yeah, you can get it at Walmart now. It used to be you can only get it at $4.69 at Walmart. Thank you, Adam. I don't like the white one, Adam. I like the salted one, and I gave my daughter-in-law a piece, and she said it tasted just like salt, but I don't think so.
Well, let
The
me ask
roof-
you a
The
question.
roof
Now,
is on
Adam likes the dark Lily's chocolate. Do you use the milk chocolate or the dark?
No, it's a dark chocolate.
Duress.
Duress. I don't know. Duress.
Yes.
She would say Drurus. Drurus.
Draw.
The
Draw
dress.
sounds like
The
that
dress.
is in front of you.
Pasture instead of pasture.
Pasture instead of pasture. Well,
Wolf instead of wolf.
people say, well, okay, if you're a stonemason or a brick mason, it's masonry. But people say it wrong, and I forgot how they say it, but they say it like masonry or masonry. And Tony is an architect, so he had to deal with stonemasons, and he said even the masons say it wrong.
Like Pearl says, her kids say she speaks V.
Speaks V.
Blasphemy. How do you know? How do you not know Lily? Liv, he wants to know. How do you not know Lily?
Well, I never would have known all those things. I mean, when I see the prices that high, I sort of feel like I'm going to take cocoa powder and try to just skip the chocolate sometimes and just get the taste of chocolate with cocoa. But I think
cocoa
would make
powder
me
to my coffee sometimes.
Pasta?
Austrian people should say pasta instead of pasta.
They say things funny in Australia.
Jennifer says she thought Lily was a dog. Good thing you clarify. Like sometimes I'll buy the chocolate, like the chips, and then I'll just put a few in my hand, and that would be good enough. But like if I bought the bar, I would just break a few little squares off, maybe 2.
Well,
nobody knows Lily here. Oh my God, y'all go to Walmart and buy you a piece of Lily's.
That's because they like.
I speak perfect English. Well, you go, girl.
There you go. If you speak perfect. My mother was she was a stickler about grammar and about pronunciation and you had to sit up straight while you were doing everything else right. So she was very big on things being a certain way. And she went to school and got awards, and she learned how to take dictation, and she knew shorthand. And my mom was very different. So I don't know where I came from.
Well, she'd had a blast with me then, trying to correct me. Well, yes, Adam, salted caramel is the best. That's my favorite. Almonds, you guys, it's all good. I don't like to just eat regular almonds. Almonds. What is it?
Almonds.
Is it almonds? Almonds. I say almonds.
You feel like a nut, and so you don't.
Donna says the dark one with Dr. Pepper. There you go, Adam. New dessert. She does love chocolate, and it doesn't have sugar in it. There you go.
I would try. I bought. We have a Gertrude Hawk.
Jennifer.
We have Gertrude Hawk here, and she's it's a chocolatier store, and
yum.
I bought sugar-free chocolate from them, and that is the only chocolate that I actually didn't finish and then throw away. And I'm not saying it was really bad, but it just didn't do it for me. And I feel sometimes those artificial sweeteners give me a stomach ache. So it's actually good in a way because it would keep me like not eating too much.
Mm-hmm.
I worry. I fear the aftermath of too much artificial sweetener.
Yeah. Jennifer says we're making her want to eat another Butterfinger.
Well, Jennifer, you're a grown woman.
Yes, when the price is high.
When the price is high, he's saying it's a great
treat, but sometimes the price is high.
If it's too high, I can't rationalize spending that money on.
All right, Larry. Bye. Hope to see you next week. Have a great day. Get some work done. Her what? I missed something. I'm now I don't like Victoria. I'm going to tell me and Victoria when we went to Jersey for the wedding. When we crossed that little bridge, they had a bakery, and Victoria and I went crazy. I have to tell the truth.
Was it?
Sorry, Victoria.
Is she
Greg
there?
says he never heard of Lily's either.
Is Victoria here?
No, she's not. Bye, Larry. Come back and sue us again.
So what's again?
See, autocorrect.
Oh man,
I love making hot chocolate from Hershey's cocoa powder. Yes, definitely.
You should have seen.
I have bought so many. Oh, Adam, I made pralines. I made pralines, not pralines. I made pralines from, and I used the allulose, and they were pretty good. You got to keep them in the fridge, though.
Well, can you make that and sell it, and then maybe I can buy some, and I would try.
I can send you some. I ain't gonna sell it to you. I'll send you some, but it may be melted by the time. I'd have to put them in one of my styrofoam things to get it there to you. Dark chocolate with almonds.
I was gonna say, isn't it winter? But you're having a heat wave.
Well, it's 85 here, and it'll probably sit in the warehouse at New Orleans. So, I say New Orleans too. So,
well, no, people who are from New Orleans and New Orleans or NOLA, a lot of them sound like they're from Brooklyn. I don't know how that happened, but it does happen.
Jennifer says, too late, she ate one. Well, when we went somewhere, coming home from your wedding, we stopped somewhere, and this guy goes, where are you from? And I said, New Orleans. He goes, wait, say that again. I just want to make sure you're authentic. New Orleans. Take care, Larry. Hopefully see you again. Love Belgian chocolate.
I miss you guys. You should come back again. But the next time I can host you, because I'll have a house that'll have more room. it'll be cheaper to not
Where's
run.
Robert today? Robert didn't come in today. Love Butterfingers. I rarely get one. I know every now and again I used to get one. Like when they're next at the Dollar Tree, they're right on the.
It is a treat.
The little register line.
At the Dollar Tree, every once in a while they would have sugar-free Hershey's, but I haven't seen it in ages. And I used to think it was good. And even the Russell Stover sugar-free, I used to think was pretty good, but I was curious if it was really low carb. I was questioning it because it had carbs. But you said if it's sugar alcohols, you could deduct that from your net carbs.
I don't know if Adam does that, but I don't know if he does net or actual carbs. So what he was saying is you don't have it often if the price is high. So when you do, it's a treat. It is. Oh, you know who else had? Big Lots had a chocolate bar, and it wasn't bad. Steph is back from the store cooking the bacon and eggs.
By the time I drive to Big Lots and get a chocolate bar, I might as well just buy it local for the higher price because the gas is expensive. Well, actually, it's getting cheaper, but it's still expensive. It's far. Big Lots is really far from me. New Orleans.
I always say Nolans. It just rolls off the tongue.
Narlands.
Right? Don't forget 2 hip chicks at 12 o'clock. Those two are so funny.
Nordred's here. Hi,
They are.
Love you.
Chris isn't here either. I know. Chris must be getting ready for the trip. When is the trip? Next week, y'all? Or this week? I don't know. I don't know who's going.
Or something.
It's in Jacksonville, isn't it? Steph, you're making me hungry. Yes. So, Belle, me and Steph are going to do keto. Anybody else joining us?
I will.
Adam's been on board a long time. He's doing great. Can't do sugar-free anything. Oh, Pearl, you sound like my mom.
I saw a video, Adam, if you're still here, about like you. It was you had a beard still, so I don't know how long ago it was, but you were wearing a jacket that was a short, and it said you were a size large, and I was thinking that's fantastic. Doesn't it feel good when you buy a size that's like kind of you haven't had in a while,
Adam says he only eats about 10 carbs, so it's not enough for him to worry about.
That's not a lot.
It's probably the salad, right, Adam? Oh, he just saw that Lily's is a Hershey's company. Not sure how he feels about that.
Oh.
They said next week. Yesterday, they said next week.
What don't you like about Hershey? I want to know. I'm curious.
Adam inspired me today. Awesome.
I kind of live near M&M. I think it's M&M Mars. Like their
Hey,
main
Sabrina.
place is in Hackettstown, New Jersey, and a lot of people that work there get chocolate for free. And if you know them as friends and you're hosting a party, they hopefully will bring it to you. But I mean, yeah, then you end up with like 2 pounds of candy.
Well, you know, Belle, they say saccharin gives you cancer, and the equal stuff gives you memory loss. So if I get cancer, I won't remember I have it. So
yeah, but to see, the thing is, if you have a heart attack from being from having heart cholesterol,
awesome, Adam.
diabetes, and being pounds
but
more.
Look, my doctor said it was fine, and I'm going to believe the doctor.
Or kill me. I mean,
he was a 4X. Now he fits into some larges.
That feels good. I was showing Dawn my shorts, my biggest shorts that I ever had, and she said, "I bet you could stand in one leg now," and I did.
And you did. You did. Sabrina. Oh, what I did? Sabrina.
Only in the other leg, and we could take a picture. But I don't want him to know.
Lily's is also a medicine company that makes diabetes meds too. I don't think it's the same Lily's though. Sabrina, I took one of the dolls apart.
Oh yeah,
I figured you would love her, Sabrina, because she has a hole in her head. So you can put her and you can plant your plants inside her, and then you can have her arms and legs sticking out of it. So what do you think?
You were kind of playing around with that, and you were putting things.
I was. Oh, and the little baby head, they had 2 sets of hands. Look at they had two sets of hands in the head. Clean ingredients. Well, that's why I do dirty keto, because I don't have time to worry about all that, because I have, some special needs kids, and I have some regular kids. No, who are adult children who live here, but that's all good. It's all good.
You got a lot of kids.
I could be rich if I did reality TV, put some cameras in my house. Lily's Sweets is the chocolate company, right? Ironic, isn't it? Cool. Oh, yes, Lily is her daughter. Lily is the mom to Emberly. So I'm assuming you don't have Emberly. So Sabrina, I'm going to bring it to you because the dolls aren't worth anything, Sabrina. So I think we lost our $20. So
hi, Sabrina.
In her. He says yes, but Lily's chocolate will not impact diabetes due to the sweetener is stevia and not sugar. You know what the problem I have with? I bought all the sweeteners, the sweet drops. I bought the allulose. I bought all the different ones, and they're just not sweet enough for me. But some of them, like the monk fruit, I don't like that cooling effect that it gives you on your tongue. What's dirty keto? Dirty keto is what I do. Like, I'm not so worried about the chemicals in Coke Zero because I drink it. And like, if I have to, I'll eat regular ketchup or barbecue sauce. I don't do it often, but I'll use a little bit. So I prefer a little bit of something that tastes good than a lot of something that don't taste good. If that makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Right, Adam. It's like relaxed keto, because the other one is like grass-fed this and grass-fed that, and cage-free eggs and all that.
Well, a lot of people eat clean, but it's so expensive. But you see, they say it's not just grass-fed; it's got to be grass-finished, because they could put on the label grass-fed if they just fed a cow grass for the first 2 months, and then they made it eat feed.
Right.
So you have to make sure the word right.
And then you have to look for bacon that doesn't have sugar. You have to look for ham that doesn't have sugar. You ever try to look for bacon and ham that doesn't have sugar? Adam says he hates monk fruit. I used to use it a lot when I first started, but I'll do like the mug cakes, and it's not so bad. And I'll buy the powdered. What is it? The powdered. No, it's yeah, and like I would sprinkle a little bit on top of my mug cake. Amberly's on her way.
Kind of controversy about the erythritol, but I don't remember what it was, and so
really?
That's probably a good thing for me because I'll sit and think about all that and not.
Yeah, Sabrina says aloha, Suzy.
Aloha.
Every time I see Sabrina, she goes, "Where's Suzy? Is Suzy with you?"
I like your art on your.
Oh, I showed her your bar, Sabrina. My mom's neighbor is Sabrina, and she does really cool art. So
I like her.
Hey, Purple.
I like her ideas.
Sorry, keto is following the same guidelines with a little liberty. It works great for some, but can be destructive for others. Reality is, need to decide what will work for you. Now, the sweeteners do not affect my blood sugar, because when I did keto, dirty keto, my blood sugars were like under 120. Now I eat something that goes up to 250 or higher, and then it crashes down. And, I mean, I'm a nurse. I know what keeps it at an even keel. So when I do keto, it stays at an even keel. I was off of my insulin. I decreased one of my meds. Now she added a medicine, and she increased put me back on insulin and increased it. So I'm a hot mess, and I want to have legs. I want to live to see my grandkids get married and all that stuff. So I look for bacon and ham all the time that doesn't have sugar. It's not hard. Oh, Adam, you know what you're looking for, but it's expensive, and I need. Yeah, erythritol is okay. I just don't like that cooling effect it does. Robin, hey girl.
Hey Robin, how's it going?
How are you?
I haven't seen you around in age.
Yeah. Well, she's on the tube. I just haven't. Sometimes I'll look at y'all thing and I won't make comments, but
I'm trying. I'm
there.
I'm gonna move to
Pennsylvania. Diet food to restrict your portion size and drink lots of water. I hate water, Purple. I hate it. I add ice. That's my. When I add ice, that's my water. Or if I drink tea. I'm so bad. Oh my God, I can't stand it.
Hey, baby.
Oh my God. I don't mean sorry. I mean dirty. Stupid. I know autocorrect is crazy. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Steph says she says I do a little dusty keto then.
I do. I would have to. I probably would do dusty keto even if I was doing clean.
Johnny, hello, Johnny.
Hello. How's it going?
Johnny was talking about the commercials that his intro is made after. The little furniture place that they had here. It's like, let them have it. If you had $100, let them have it. It was cute. Yes, I'm not a keto basher. I will transition to keto fully eventually. No, I didn't take you as a keto basher.
I didn't either.
All right, Robin says she's good. Hope we are well.
Good.
Morning, Robin.
Okay.
So yeah, So okay, today I'm not gonna let my chocolate milk I had for breakfast bother me. I'm just gonna move on from this moment on.
All right. I'm gonna watch you later.
I know you will. To make sure I'm not having lunch. Well, usually if I go somewhere, I'll order like a hamburger without a bun or something. Not a place that makes homemade hamburgers though, because they sometimes put breadcrumbs in it. But I know like Wendy's and stuff, I'll just order it without a bun. Like I was gluten-free for a while because they told me I had celiac and they lied. But my husband when he went to Wendy's for my lunch when I was working, they knew what he wanted, so they would automatically fix it. They were cool. So, but yeah. So, Suzy Woozy, we might have to get off in about 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Dawn, you sent a pic. Thanks, Suzy. Glad you liked my style of design. Yeah, I sent Sabrina and I went to this place. This guy, he does storage units, and we bought these creepy dolls. Creepy
That
dolls.
was pretty though.
And I sent her a thing. All right, Adam.
Is
And I set they all on my shelf, and I said, I see dead people. You know. So actually, I said I see people, and my son's like, "Oh my God, they're creepy."
He
So
did say that. I thought they were kind of pretty.
Apart, and I was gonna make like some of that art with it, but this one would go better for Sabrina because she wants to make a plant with it and put it in her plant, and she could put the little.
I like when people do the artwork with that, but I think a little spider plant coming out of the head would be cute.
Yeah, I think the other one will do better for what I'm looking for because it has a smaller head. Dawn sent you a picture. Thanks, Suzy. Oh, let me see. She sent me a picture. I can show y'all.
Bald hearts are creepy.
Oh, she sent me a picture of some. Do you have that, Sabrina?
What? I can't see what that is, kind of. What is it? Tell me.
It's a vintage Jaguar ashtray, nickel chrome polished metal, gilded figurine, rare panther, 24 karat gold collection, home decor cigar. Did you buy one like that, Sabrina?
Let me see it.
Well, I showed you, and
well,
you
I couldn't make out what it was. So until you told me what it was, then my mind can make it out. Okay. Now
that is cool.
Do you know what I mean? Like if I didn't know what I was looking at, it could be. It just looks like.
You're right, Robin. Those dolls are creepy.
I never been in love with dolls, but I like when people do. I love the artwork that people were doing and like putting like.
Oh my God! It's at Peavine. It's in the restaurant, Sabrina. Sabrina's working, so she's probably typing as she's working.
Do you hear that noise?
I hear it. He's got his nylabone. She said, yes, you got it? Or yes, it's at the restaurant. Sabrina gets some good stuff. And then she's very creative. So, yeah. So Sabrina took my old booth at the antique mall. And then I moved across the street. Not across the street, but, the aisle across the street. So that's it. So tomorrow, I have to go to the booth and put some new stuff and put my sign because the new lady that took over is having a grand opening. So I guess I'll bring my little dessert over there. So I'm glad I can't go because my kids are coming. When we bought all that stuff. You bought that? I didn't see you buy that, Sabrina. Oh, she got it. Well, girl, list it. You need to get on eBay and Etsy and stuff. Do you mean friend years landing on Peavine? Yes, that's what I meant. It's the only restaurant over there. We ate there Sunday. It was good. If you go there, the corn and crab bisque is to die for.
I collect ashtrays and I love hood ornaments from cars. And I'm not a real car person, that's for sure. But I love old rusty cars and I like taking pictures of hood ornaments. And
so Sabrina, do you mind if I take the rest of those dolls apart?
That would be fine.
39 at shop. Oh, okay. She's putting it for 39 in the booth. That ashtray I bought has a crack in it, Sabrina. But I'm still going to put it in a booth. I think I did put it in the booth. It's not like a crack where it cracked all the way off. It's like they must have dropped it and it cracked on the top, but not all the way. So I didn't finish. So we're having a grand opening. So I'm putting my whole booth for. No, I did not get your ashtray. You got my Lazy Susan. We both were going after the same stuff. So get out your hair.
I don't. It was poking out. There's a piece poking out. I don't like when they call those things lazy Susans. Can't they call it something else?
I know. This one was beautiful. It was made out of.
I resemble that.
Head.
Stop calling me lazy.
Well, I'll give you another doll. So we'll each take 2 dolls. I got 1 head. And I got 2 sets of hand that was in the head. So
duke it out.
That's right. We're going to duke it out, Sabrina. We're going to duke it out. So, anyway.
You get a head, and you get a head. And
That's right. That's right.
You get a hand.
But getting back to that Lazy Susan, it had a pineapple on top. It had
mean turntable. Okay.
Okay, the turntable had like little shelves on it, little tiers, and it was made out of the monkey wood.
Oh, I think it's monkey
wood, whatever you call it.
I was getting nervous. Monkey paws or something.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Robin said she don't like the round robin.
Round Robin and Lazy Susan are getting.
She said she'll share if she gets $100. No, Sabrina, you bought it. You keep it, honey. I'm just picking on you. Oh God. Well, I don't like when they say the crack of dawn. So now. They used to say that in school. That used to piss me off.
The crack of dawn.
It could be called Helpful Susan or something.
Really? Really?
Lazy Susan. Round Robin. Crack of dawn. Come on. Anybody else got any other ones?
And wake up little Suzy.
She said you win. Yeah, they used to tease me in school with that. That wasn't nice.
Well, yeah. And kids will teach about any little thing. Even if it's
Norton.
Norton is waiting for this midnight. The strike of 12. He knows what time it is. His stomach is saying something to him right now. Like his sister dog went upstairs to avoid him because he's such a pain in the butt. And he wants crack.
Yeah, they would say, "Oh, I got up in the crack of dawn," and
it's dawn
instead of at the crack of dawn. Yeah, such craziness. Swampy. Yes. Greg, you must be. I mean, Glenn, you must be working at. You must not have a lot of work today. You're still on with us. So. Mom and I are going to Kenner today, which means there's a Goodwill down the street from the hospital where she's got to go see the doctor. So there's a Goodwill down there.
So there's a good chance you're going to Goodwill, correct?
Yeah, there's a good chance. But I probably won't be buying anything. I'm saving up to get my. She said, "Sorry," she's giggling. I'm saving up to get my HBA. Damn it!
You have to be careful with those things. But
I got 1,100 listings, and that $400 picture I sold this morning is gonna do what?
I said you have to make sure you get it from the right place because a lot of people have been burned by those boxes.
I know. I was gonna order it from Wholesale Ninja. Listening, have the volume up loud so he can hear. Okay, Glenn. So don't nobody talk about Glenn.
Glenn
and I made the spaghetti for the
for the sandwiches that Robin liked.
For the New Orleans meetup. For the sandwiches Robin made, right. Robin.
I remember this spaghetti.
She said it was good, but I don't know. My husband didn't eat it, so I know.
Classico sauce. Classico makes one of the better bottled sauces, I feel.
Well, I usually make it from scratch, but
what is scratch for you?
I don't use bottled cooked. She says yum. Wholesale, I've not seen good reviews. Pearl. Well, I mean, Victoria seems to be killing it, and I know originally she was buying from Wholesale Ninja, and I don't know if that's who she still is. And Donna's killing it, and Nana's just started, so we'll see. But I forgot what I was saying. So
You were talking about how you make spaghetti sauce, and you got.
Well, I mean, I don't crush my own tomatoes and shit. Sometimes I do if it's tomato season. But I mean, I'll use tomato sauce, tomato paste. I don't use already cooked bottle.
Okay.
She likes the cashew brittle. Y'all, I am so embarrassed because Victoria ordered some cashew brittle and we never made it. Things happened and then life happened and then she went to Hawaii and I told Gary, I'm like, now I'm going to send it to her for free.
I wanted the cashew brittle with the chocolate on the outside, the brown chocolate. All those years.
Who's here?
Who's here? Ah, I thought you meant in your house. Hi, Scarlett.
Nobody's here. Nobody's here.
You keep looking at me, Norton.
How's it going, Scarlett?
Sitting there.
Scarlett, I need some just crispy cheese because I can't have the bread. So crispy cheese, please.
I like that. I like that. When you taught me how to make the crispy cheese in the microwave, that is good.
Yeah. But I do make it in the oven. Like I'll take little square, like you take the hard cheese, have it sliced, and then you make little squares and then I'll sprinkle garlic powder or something on it. It's so good.
I like it.
Or I'll take the shredded parm and make little piles of it and do it. And if you want to get really fancy, while they're still warm, you put them over your rolling pin, and then they look like chips.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I never found my rolling pin when I got to New Jersey. I think I might have left it in New York. So if I didn't use it in 17 years, I'm probably good. I don't have.
Let's face it, you are not an angel.
I do have a baseball bat though that I could use. I needed to.
A baseball bat. Well, I have a wooden rolling pin, and so you lay it over it, and it just kind of curves, but flat is fine.
Now I don't make things that I need a rolling pin on purpose.
Yeah, you can make cheese to make taco shells. So Robin, you missed it. So Steph and we just started keto today because I have to. I'm
gonna start doing the rest of my day good. I'm gonna start my process. But
like if I'm on the road, I like to go to like a Mexican restaurant and get fajitas without the wraps and just eat the grilled cheese and onions and all that good stuff. Not cheese, the shit.
Do you remember when we went to that Mexican place and I had a bite of the tortilla and I was like, oh, it's so good. Because I hadn't had bread in like 3 months.
Oh, God.
It was so good. It was
good.
When you don't eat something for so long and then you finally have a bite of it, it was like fantastic.
Yeah, Robin says she loves bread too much for keto. They do make keto bread. It's not great, but if you toast it, it's doable. But I don't eat it often. So then it gets bad. So then I have to put it in the fridge, and then it does go bad eventually. We've had snow the last few days. We got 85 degrees, Scarlett. You had snow one day last week.
We had snow 2 days, but it didn't last. I mean, it was negligible, and we didn't have to shovel. So I'm always happy about that.
Okay.
The snow isn't like accumulating. I mean, it was around.
Right.
Norton likes.
Okay, Suzy, let's make a pack.
Okay.
You're going to do some shorts with your puppies. And I'm going to do some videos. I'm going to do some what sold. And I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to take a video of my booth. And I'm going to put that up. All right. Y'all heard it here. Suzy.
He's staring at me. Yeah.
So you can make videos that cute.
Can you edit out the dust for me? I'm afraid.
Yeah, me too, Belle.
I would have the air conditioner.
I've had my air conditioner on like 68. It's been so hot. And I know I'm going to die today in jeans, in my blue jeans. So
there's going to be about blue jeans.
Yeah.
A few songs that mention blue jeans.
Blue
but
jeans.
Do you remember Mr. Green Jeans from, was it Captain Kangaroo? What was that show?
What?
Did you ever hear of Captain Kangaroo?
Yeah, I used to watch that as
He
a
had
kid.
Mr. Green Jeans.
Yes, Mr. Green Jeans. Yep. He wore his little overalls.
There was a restaurant near her called Mr. Green Jeans. And I was wondering, I think they served a lot of salads. I don't know why they thought Mr. Green Jeans was a good name for a salad restaurant.
Right. I think it comes in waves, Belle. The Princess of Wales. We got to keep her. The Welsh princess, keep her warm. Captain. I used to love Mr. Rogers. Now y'all can say what y'all want. I loved Mr. Rogers.
It's okay.
He would come in his little house and change his shoes and his sweater. Did he really do that when he got home to his real house? What was the purpose of that? But I did like him. I used to watch it every day.
I'll tell you something. My grandfather even had a lot of different jobs, but when he was once a co-owner of a luncheonette with his brother, and so he would be doing everything at the luncheonette. But when he had to travel from the Bronx to Newark, New Jersey, he would wear a suit because people dressed up back then. So then he would have to get dressed and put on his apron. Like he'd have to wear his work clothes at work. Then he'd put on his traveling suit, and then he'd come home and he'd put on his house clothes. So it was like a lot of changing back then. Mm-hmm. And they went out and they would wear their like fancy like little pillbox hats and their gloves and the furry coat.
Jennifer said he probably got naked when he went home. Oh, Sabrina's back. She said the wine bottles work, but she won't fit on a wine bottle because she's got this. You'd have to cover this part. But I got her clothes you can have. Anyway, he got naked. Oh, she meant Mr. Rogers. Yeah, I know who you meant.
I thought you were talking about my grandpa. I was going to say, I know you didn't.
I don't think well, maybe your grandpa got naked when he got home. I don't know.
I think my grandfather got naked to have a shower, but basically,
you have to have a shower.
They really weren't the naked kind of people. I'm telling you, they're very uptight.
That's funny.
They had far too many people in the house to be naked. My grandmother was so uptight.
Oh, look at this.
You're dropping.
Yeah.
You gotta have something now. Have a chunk of cheese or something.
Yeah, I will when we get off.
I mean,
you said your grandpa probably did too. Oh my God. Hide my virgin eyes, she said. We needed Scarlett in here to
these people back in those
naughty.
Days, they used to wear suits to the beach. Like they would walk the boardwalk in like suits. And they were dressed up all the time. People were formal. They would go out to eat, out to the park in a suit. I don't get it. It was so like everybody was uptight. Well, and then you had a bathing costume. It was like a bathing suit kind of thing. And it would basically cover your whole body.
Right.
They looked so silly.
Yeah. Pretty much when it hits 90, I start feeling it. But it's crazy. What? Oh. Mom, I think you're way behind. She said old people used to use a glass for a rolling pin.
Well, that's true. My grandmother did. I saw her doing it. And you know what she did? She would make things out of Wonder Bread. She would cut the crust off, roll it out with a glass, and then she would put filling in it, and then she would wrap it up like a tortilla kind of thing, and then fry it. And then
So what? Like during Lent. Yeah, when I get to that point, Jennifer, I'm like, so I understand. During Lent, we'll eat fried dough. So like at the local stores, you can buy the loaf of bread dough, and you let it rise like on a plate, and it gets big, and then you cut pieces off and you stretch it and you drop it in the grease, and then you fry it, and it gets all browned and crispy and yummy, and then you put either powdered sugar or I like syrup and butter. Oh my God, we were supposed to have that tomorrow. Oh well, I won't have any. I'll let them have it. Even suits at football games, yeah. Stop it. That's my mom, Scarlett. Ah, your boobs. Oh wait, Sabrina, do you know
what is she? Why is she saying your boobs? I don't even get it. Did we mention boobs?
I don't know. It's wait, Sabrina and my mom both are way back. But anyway, you gotta get live chat. What Steph, she's cooked. Wait, let me go back to Sabrina. Sabrina, so on the body, they had two little pom-poms that made the boobs under her dress. It was funny. Steph is cooking all her bacon up now so she can have access later. If I did that, my kids would eat it, so I can't do that. I like to cut my bacon in half, and then I'll cook little half pieces.
That would be dangerous for me, because then like when Adam was saying about when you're doing the keto, and it could be like backfire, because then you start doing the keto and having like the 8 pieces of bacon, and then but by the evening you're wanting a cookie.
Right.
Then you're really in trouble for that day.
Yeah, that's right, Greg. They did. They dressed up for everything. But you know what gets me is back in like I guess the 50s, 60s when these women wore high heel shoes to clean their house and shit.
I told you my neighbor was once, I knocked on her door and she was vacuuming and she was wearing a ball gown. And I'm like, why are you wearing your black velvet dress to do your housework? And she said, I never wear it anyway. I might as well wear it. And I thought,
good for her. Great. Belle says we making her hungry. Oh, you see, she cuts hers in half too. So
what in half? What were you talking about cutting in half?
I cut like the package of bacon. I cut it in half because I don't eat that much bacon. I make enough. I'll do enough. Maybe I'll eat like 2 half slices with my bacon. I mean my eggs.
Do that, and if I did it, he would really get mad at me for thinking that I always used to cut the bacon in half. And he's like, you would never cut the bacon in half. But I feel it cooks better when it's in half. But Tony has his own ideas of how food should be. I let him cook. I'm like, do it. Make it the way you like. That's what I said.
Yeah. Now you see Garrett likes bacon almost raw. Like he just likes it cooked and then like wiggly bacon.
I like it in the middle.
And wine bottles do all. Yeah. Oh, she was saying wine bottles for rolling.
Oh, okay. I don't really.
I was way off on that, Sabrina.
Alcohol makes my blood go wonky, and that's why when I had a couple, I can't drink alcohol and be normal. All of a sudden, I get like.
Oh, and Marie was planning on making drinks Saturday.
Well, not with me.
I'm gonna be good. I'm not.
My drink is I'll have diets. I might have protein powder, and those diet flavoring drops in my water and protein powder. That's my diet drink, or Diet Cokes.
Okay. Jennifer used the pre-cooked bacon. I was afraid to buy that.
I bought that. I liked it. I thought it was good, but I know people who are real bacon connoisseurs would think that it's horrible.
Oh my God. If you go to Sam's, the Applewood bacon is to die for, but it's expensive. But it is so flipping good. And it's thick. So one slice will do you, for breakfast.
What's not expensive now? Really? What could we eat dollar store bread? Dollar store thing?
Yeah. Johnny got his package. He got his Simpsons. I hope you liked them, Johnny. Awesome. He said, love it and well packaged. Thank you, Johnny.
That is nice.
Pearl, did you get your package yet?
Pearl.
I sent my last package off yesterday.
I know what she bought. I was there. She bought Peeps. And did you buy a cat?
Those little Peeps are so cute. They were so flipping cute.
You have other Peeps for sale, don't you? They're bigger.
Right? Yeah, I have big Peeps for sale. I'm cooking sugar-free Applewood thick sliced bacon. Yum. I think I might buy me some at Sam's, except I got to hide them from my kids.
She didn't get it yet.
Huh?
I think she said she didn't get her package yet, is what she was saying. I think.
Oh, someone wants to help me come organize all this jewelry. I don't even know. I would make piles. Like get a couple little containers and put earrings, necklaces, bracelets. That's what I did when I organized mine.
You have to do good, bad, not so questionable. I actually started by saying anything that should be craftable, I put that in a pile. And then I kind of sort through that. But
yeah, I have a craft pile. That's what I did. A craft bucket, a bracelet, watch bucket, an earring bucket, necklace bucket.
See, then I got that 10 drawer thing, and I was putting pearls in one drawer, and then I was putting blue things in one drawer and glass things in and then the sparkle. And then I decided I need another 10 drawer.
Right.
So
she does collect peeps. Johnny says he needs to get you on a deal of Dawn's. We are starting to add a guest. My next open dates are in May.
Wait. At Suzy could be on the deals of Dawn's? That would be interesting.
Yes, yeah.
But I'm not a Dawn. Would I have to be Dawny one?
Suzy Dawn. Your name is Suzy Dawn.
Wow, really? It was already in May? Wow.
Yeah, so put your name, send Johnny a email that you're interested. Or put her down, Johnny. Go. I have full totes of earring, lots of totes of necklaces and bracelets. Wow, Jennifer, you need to start going through it. Go through it. Just take a handful at a time, separate them, and list them. Jennifer, on Johnny's morning show yesterday, how Dawn Morning organized her jewelry stuff was awesome. I missed that.
I wish I could have seen that, actually.
Well, I'm going to go back and watch the rerun. The video.
Okay, I thought you wanted another Dawn. And I was thinking, well, you might need a Suzy show. But, okay.
All right. Yeah, so send them an email. Does she have to send you an email, or can you put her down, Johnny? 10 totes full at least. Wow, Jennifer. Big totes.
That's like a whole bedroom already.
Wow. That's a lot, Jennifer.
I don't want to actually say it, but I feel if I really put jewelry all side by side.
Pearl says we got to go back and watch it. So I will.
Totes. I could have 10 totes of jewelry for sure.
I'm going to put it in my playlist, Johnny. I'm going back and watch it. I missed it yesterday. I don't know. Yesterday was not a good day. I was very depressed and weepy yesterday. So
it's contagious.
I'm trying to bag up all the 7 bags that I have open but not bagged up yet. Oh, okay. Send him an email, Suzy. I got his email address.
I spend a lot of money just on bags. Putting jewelry in bags is expensive. Wow. I mean, I went through hundreds of bags because I have a lot of. I don't want stuff to rub on each other.
All right, Suzy, you can send him an email. I'll give you his email address.
Okay.
Who? What?
Who? While where?
Oh, Jennifer says I'm. What? Oh, she says I'm not going on an auction. He was talking to Suzy.
Why wouldn't you auction? Do you feel like it's stressful, or you just don't want to deal with it?
You don't want to show. You can leave once he sees it's you, you can leave your face off. You can come on my channel and leave your face off, Jennifer. You did come. I'm honored you came on my channel. She said, "Who? I thought you were talking about me." Jennifer, you're so crazy. Oh my God. I think we should have a guest once a month.
That's fine.
And then you can think of some questions to ask them. Oh. Just do it, Jennifer. I agree, Greg. I agree. Get rid of some of them 7 totes of jewelry you got. Them 7 totes of jewelry.
I was going to say, maybe she could start doing jewelry jars for us to buy privately.
Oh, he was telling you, Jennifer, that your package was on its way from him, from Dawn's channel.
Oh.
Johnny gifted Jennifer.
I saw that. That was a lot of
jewelry, and then she won the prize. I really enjoy auctions. My viewers recently voted in a poll to increase my auctions to 2 per week rather than just 1 per week. Cool.
That is cool.
That's great. You have a lot of Discord people too, right, Belle? Jennifer Hayes, you are welcome to come in my auctions as a guest and keep your camera on your products that you want to sell. There you go. You put your camera down on your little thing. I haven't figured out how to do that.
Me either.
Because I guess I would have to have a tripod to have my camera up and looking down.
I don't know.
Okay, she says not a lot of Discord, only about 150 from her Discord. Thank you, Johnny, for helping me get to 300. I haven't looked to see what I'm at now. It doesn't tell me when I'm on. Oh, it says 300. Yay! And Susie's at 307.
307. We're very close.
Oh, Saturday and Sunday night. Cool. We're going to have to do a daytime auction, though, because I can't stay awake at night.
And I know that I think we would attract more people at night. However, it's like I said, I'm a newlywed, and my husband likes for me to hang out with him.
Oh, Belle's 27 away from 1,000. So if anybody's not subbed to Belle, y'all can sub to Belle. Just hit the three dots next to her, because everybody here is
well, we certainly don't have a lot of followers to.
We have 15 in here. That's when we first started. We had like 7. So stop it.
15 people sub to us.
That's right.
To say that it's not supposed
to be getting 3 bags of jewelry and the giveaway bag at the end of the show.
That's cool.
Woo-hoo! Jennifer, you need to make a video of that.
You do. We want to see it.
What's the best vessel to save bacon grease in? I'm new at cooking this meat thing, being vegan most of my life. Now, they'll sell these little
mason jar, maybe.
Yeah, a mason jar, or they used to use the little tin things back in the day, the grease can thing.
My husband's mother used to save bacon grease, and she would just put it on her bread like butter.
On what?
She would use it on her bread to make sandwiches, like a flavoring.
Ew.
For
bacon grease.
And then
I like to cook my eggs in it.
Also ate stinky cheese, so she wasn't exactly a food connoisseur. So, yeah, I don't know.
No, you can let it cool down a little bit. Stuff.
You mean so you could throw it away or reuse it to cook things? Because
no, I think she wants to keep it to cook stuff.
People like to cook like their eggs in the bacon grease.
Yeah, I like to cook my eggs in it. Understandable, Susie. People spend too much time on YouTube, including myself, but I'm not in everyone's channel watching.
Oh, well, then we should
try to watch, like spread it around. Like one day I watch this one day I watch that one, and I try to make a comment so they know that you watched. She wants to use it for her eggs.
Yeah, it's good for eggs. Do you think it should be in the refrigerator though? Like, because they used to in the old days just put it on the counter, but I think I would prefer keeping it in.
My house is usually always cool, so now we got the central airs back and working, so I would leave. I'll leave my butter out.
Don't you think? I bet somebody made a video on how they do it, and they've probably been doing it like that forever.
All right, Johnny, you tell, because Johnny's from the old South, so my mom and them used to keep it in that little tin grease thing. I use bacon grease to cook down my Trinity and veggies. Yeah, like I would use it like when I cook beans for the family. I would use the bacon grease, like put a couple tablespoons of it in. Precious Pearl says, sorry to say I'm not a fan of everyone. I hear you, Pearl.
Here now.
Mason jar. He says a mason jar.
A mason jar is good. You can get a short wide mouth, or you could just use whatever you like.
Yeah.
But
and Dollar Tree now has, if you just need one jar, they sell some nice little jars.
And they make little food metal strainers, and if you want to strain out the little bits of, I don't know if people do that. Do you strain out the little bits of charred bacon?
No, I leave them in there usually.
Oh.
Pearl says they used to use bacon grease when they were growing up.
My mother used no oil or grease on almost everything she made because she had gallstones, and everything she ever made was horrible and dry. So I I grew up like hanging out at my friend's house and the food tastes good. And I would be like, wow. I mean, honestly, it was
My dad cooked the best beans, like
horrible.
fresh beans. And he died and didn't tell us his recipe because I know he left something out that he didn't tell us. But he would cook them low and slow. And he would cook 2 pounds and he'd give me half and my sister half. It's like, I miss that. So now my kids won't eat beans because Papa didn't cook them. But you know what? My beans are just as good. So no.
Well, maybe their taste has changed as they got older.
No, they're sentimental about it. Oh, we can't eat beans because Papa didn't cook it.
They're getting sentimental for sure.
Yeah.
But when you're a kid, don't you remember things tasting differently, or did the things just become horrible? Because I used to think Twinkies were fantastic, and I had a Twinkie as an adult, and I thought it was horrible. So
yeah, well, because you grow up and those things don't taste as good. Yeah, let it cool down a little bit and then put it in your mason jar. Jennifer, I cringe when I see people welcome people with open arms because they've seen the dark side of those wonderful people. Yeah, I hear.
I've seen it. No, I mean, I have seen it. I actually really saw it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't ever soak my beans, Johnny, but I cook them low and slow in my cast iron pot. So, and they get there. But my grandma had my daddy beat. Oh, those beans were so creamy. They tasted like ice cream almost. Oh my God, they were so good.
Let me ask you, I have a cast iron saucepan that you can use for frying, but it's from like it's a Lodge brand or Lodge or whatever. And Tony thinks that some of them, because they were supposedly pre-seasoned, they're not really that seasoned. He thinks that they're not good for you, like regular cast iron. Is there any opinion about that out there?
I don't know. I haven't died yet, so I don't know.
I only cook on my Lodge, like for my saute / pan is a cast iron. We use that. I mean, I use it. I think I'm getting more iron for it.
Right.
What's that? Oh, that's.
I hate that noise.
What's that noise? It
sounds when somebody from eBay sends you a message. Makes me crazy.
Maybe it's an offer.
No, it's just somebody bought the purse. Yay. I took a really cheap offer on a Brighton purse. I took a $14 offer I've been having it forever. So Steph says her jar did not explode. So
good.
She says I soak my beans all day and change the water like 4 times. Now I will, like my white beans, I'll boil them for a little bit and then I strain, take the water out and start fresh. My dad did that, so that's why I'm doing it.
You're making me want to make some kind of soup with a ham hock. I don't know. I feel like it.
Butterbean. I have a texture issue, and it gives me the dance. I can't do butter beans.
The what?
The dance.
What's the dance?
The dance, not the
dance. What's the dance?
It just it's the willies. It just
It skeeves you out.
I have texture issues, so.
But butter beans are mature lima beans, and I hate.
I don't like. I don't do those either.
Butter beans, so that's weird.
Right, Greg? I hate that noise. It's like, who's sending something back now, or who sent me a message? But it's the same. It's also the same noise when somebody says, "Oh, you watch this, so here." They did cook the best beans, and they both. You right, Donna. My dad and my grandma. Yep. White beans are what we eat with jambalaya. Yeah. Well, I cook red beans too, Belle. I like to push the limit here. I learned to cook beans while living in New Orleans. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I do like Blue Runner beans, the canned beans that they sell here. It's a local company. And I'll spice them up like when I'm in a hurry. My kids, I prefer Blue Runner beans over fresh red beans, but I like fresh white beans, if that makes sense.
Now, do the blue runner beans have sauce?
Yeah, it's like it's already cooked down, so I'll add onions and sausage and stuff to it and cook it up.
What if I only have an onion?
Well, you can do that too. Sometimes I don't put sausage if I don't have it.
I think if I put onions in beans, that I would be so gassy by the end of the day. You wouldn't want to know me. I think I would hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have issues from eating so much beans?
Eating beans?
Yeah, it gives me a stomach ache.
Oh, no.
I like them. They don't.
Right. Yeah. Suzy, we got to get off because I got to hit the road with my mom.
Okay.
So, Mama, if you're still here, get ready.
The Dawn show is coming, the other Dawn, and Dawn and Mary, the hip chicks.
Yes. 2 hip chicks at 12 o'clock. And then Nana and Victoria have an auction this afternoon, which I don't know. I may not make it because it depends on how quick that doctor is. It's a foot doctor. He probably won't be that quick. I mean, he'll probably be quick.
Yeah, they don't like touching feet too long.
Oh, okay. She said that's why you change the water. The gas is the water. It's in the soaking.
Oh, okay.
So try that.
Oh, I also have that Beano stuff I could try. I should.
And Ella's on later. Pearl says Ella's on later.
Well, I want to show off and wave.
Oh, yeah. Show your shirt. It's cute. She got flower and plaid.
Yeah.
You sure it's not a Robert Graham shirt?
No, it's not. I think it's another brand that is it like Martha and George or something, or George and Martha? I don't know.
I never find a Robert Graham ever.
I thought it was that shirt when I saw it in the store.
Mm-hmm. I think the market is saturated with it, so you don't get as much as you used to. But anyway. So
I just I like plaid shirts. I like them on men. I don't know.
Pearl says it's cute, Suzy.
Thanks.
And it looks comfy and warm.
It's not that thick, but it is a long sleeve. Like
I can't wear a long sleeve nothing here ever.
I'm a little cold.
I'm a little warm. I got my fan on.
I'm still a little cold. Maybe it's because I sit near the fireplace and there's an air leak. It's probably drafty near here where I'm sitting. But I should just start a fire. That's what I should do.
There you go.
I should burn clothes.
Carl says her daughter loves plaid.
That would be a good way to get rid of some. I can eat my house with it.
Yeah. That's right. All right, guys. I got to run. I got packages to ship and a doctor's appointment to go to. So we will see you later. Suzy's going to put some shorts out on her dogs, and I will make a video of I'm putting you on the spot. No.
I'm like.
And I will be doing keto. Suzy's not going to have sugar.
Okay.
Bye, Glenn.
Take care, everybody.
So we'll see what happens next week. How about that? All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed day. And it's going to take forever to end this because you got to hit it.